Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today we're going to make this little cute pizza box. And let me take the belly band off here and I'll show you what's inside mine. You can put candy, really anything in there. I got 3x3 note cards in there with envelopes, and stay tuned to the end. I'll show you those sizes for those items. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm using a piece of crumb cake, and this is cut at 6x11. And we're going to put it on the 11-inch side across the top. And we're going to score this at 1, 5, 6, and 10. I'm going to turn it so it's the 6-inch side across the top. And we're going to score this at 1 and 5. Okay, so now we're going to cut slits on these 4 score lines. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then flip it and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now this is going to be considered my top right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this before we put the box together. So I'm going to use the Early Espresso Classic ink. And we're going to use 2 brand new stamp sets today. We're using the Boutique Borders. I'm going to use this little scallop here. It's super cute. And then we're using the Fabulous 4. Thanks very, 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 very much. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the border. This is the photopolymer stamp set. So it's clear and it clings to the clear block really very well. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this a couple times. Okay, so I already have one done. It's right here. So you just continue up with that scallop. Okay, so now while we got the ink pad out, I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of Whisper White and I'm going to stamp this screed in here. Thanks very, 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 very much. The Early Espresso. Okay, so then I have another piece of crumb cake and Early Espresso, and we're going to grab the Big Shot. Okay, so we're going to use 2 of the oval framelits, and I believe this is 3 and 4 size from the center. I'm going to use the number 3 size for the smallest here for the thanks. Okay, the next size up, we're going to use the crumb cake. And then also for the Early Espresso. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and sponge a few pieces first. We're going to use the Crumb Cake Classic ink. I'm going to use my stamping sponge. And this is the belly band. This is cut at 1.5 by 11. So I'm going to go ahead and sponge this. Okay, so we got those pieces sponged. Now we're going to go ahead and put the box together. I'm going to use the new Fast Fuse. Let me show you how to use this. Okay, so this is really super sticky glue. And we're going to put our adhesive on these 6 tabs here. These two, and these 2 right here. The trick to using the Fast Fuse is you're going to just glide it onto your project. And then you're just going to, when you get to the end, you're just going to flick it and it cuts it right off. Okay? Let's go ahead and put adhesive on this 4 tabs, or 6 tabs here. Okay. So now this is going to be the top of our pizza box. These 2 tabs to the back of that, like that. Then this is the bottom of the box, so we're going to put the tabs to the bottom on the 4 corners. Just like that. Super cute. And then your box closes like this. Okay, cute. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and sponge the top of the box. Okay, so now we're ready to put the belly band onto your box to hold it shut. These little flaps here open up a little bit, so belly band or some ribbon will hold that in place. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. And you don't want to wrap it too tight because you want to be able to slide that off, remember. So you just want a snug fit here. Just making the crease line along the sides so it fits a little bit better. Okay, then I'm going to take some dimensionals, seal that up. We'll just put an extra one here. Okay, alright, so then the greeting of the box, it's going to go, this piece is going to go onto the crumb cake. Okay. And this piece is the same size as a crumb cake, but I'm just going to raise it up just a little bit, just to give it a little border there. And then this is going to go onto the front of the box, just like that. Okay, so there's your little pizza box. So then here's this one again. Let me show you the sizes of the note cards that I have inside here. I decorate them the same as the front of the box with the same stamp sets. Okay, so the base card is cut at 3 by 6, scored at 3, so that's the crumb cake. And then the Whisper White is cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, so that's going to make your note card. And then to make the envelope, we're using the Whisper White, and this is cut at 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to grab the envelope punch board. Now all the measurements are right here on this envelope punch board, and we're doing the 3 by 3 size, so you're going to cut your cardstock at 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and your very first score line is going to be at 2 5/8. So you're just going to line this up at 2 5/8, right there. Let me get the scoring tool here. So you're going to line this up at 2 5/8, and you're going to punch, and then you're going to score. That's the last time you're going to use this mark. So the next time you're going to use this little tail here, line it up, punch, and score. Line it up, punch, and score. Okay, so then you're just going to fold your envelope just like that. Let me show you the size here. This is the note card, and then this is the exact same envelope, and it fits right inside there, just like that. Cute? Okay, so that's how you make that little pizza box. And here's this one. Okay, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye!